Hey Libra, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do your weekly, and we're going to see what's going on for you. And I'm going to take them whatever they come out, however they come out. So Libra, this week, what are we talking about? 1. Let's see, 2. Give me 1. Big satisfying shuffle. Oh, there she is. Okay. So, Libra. All right. So, Hierophant reversed, Knight of Pentacles upright, 7 of Cups reversed. Something wasn't being done right, or the process with which something was being done is getting a pretty big revamp with the Knight of Pentacles. Because with the 7 of Cups reversed, it's like any kind of confusion, any kind of do I do this, do I do that? It's like adios. So with the, Hierophant reversed, that's kind of like the formal stuff, formalities. Like if you were dealing with potentially like schools or an institution, anything that was kind of formal, like, hospitals, government, like those kinds of things. You might be going outside the system is what I'm like. You're circumventing it. You're going around the Knight of Pentacles. It could take longer because the Knight of Pentacles is slower, whatever options you're choosing, but potentially more effective because there isn't a whole lot of kerfuffle around it. I'll clarify, but I am getting more of a feeling of like you're doing it your way, like Frank Sinatra style, but, probably without the attitude. So we have on the bottom, yeah, okay. Just going to point it out. You got 6 of Swords, Death, and Ace of Wands reversed. You're changing how something's done. You're moving away from established something. And Ace of Wands, it's like, no, I'm not doing it your way. I'm not doing it the way that you would expect me to do it. Let's see how it turns out for you, Libra. With the 5 of Cups upright, there could be some shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You might have to tailor the process. But with the 8 of Cups, it's like you're sticking with it. 8 of Cups reversed. It's like, no, we're not leaving this behind. We're going to keep on plugging. And the 8 of Wands, I feel like even if you do hit a wall or even if you do hit a setback, you're right back out there. It's like, I'm hearing that Chumbawamba song, like I get knocked down, I get up again. I mean, Libra, did they write that about you? But we have the 7 of Wands reversed. So any kind of combativeness, any kind of protectiveness, it's almost like this seems to be a theme for a lot of the signs. It's like there's this opening up that if the formal way or something was not working, people seem real open to figuring out another way to do it. Because 7 of Wands can be about, upright, can be kind of blocking boundaries, etc. With this Knight of Pentacles, you're like, all right, I'm feeling real good about this. Like, let's flip it. Let's see what we're doing. The 4 of Swords upright. Like I said, it can take longer. You might need to take a break. And we are talking about a week. That's why I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's depression. It's so sad. That's why I say that. So whatever you're doing, you're taking the long way around, but it's an effective way around. There might be a couple hiccups, but when you put it out there, you're not giving up easy. Like you're not just walking away. And then you have the 9 of Wands, which is like, please try me. You're fortified. Whatever you let down, I think, whatever barriers were let down, you gave it a shot. They had their window. You might have had to reevaluate, but you're coming back smarter, wiser. What are you shirking off? Did you feel something was too restrictive on you? Did you feel like the way something was being done was not serving you in some way? Like you're like, wow, I'm really like bound up by this and I can't do what I need to do. It just makes me think of like, when you're at a job and there's like 80 million processes for something and you're like, this could just be done in like one if you just let me do my stuff. You know what I mean? It's like I almost get this frustrated, like, just let me do my job. Just let me do what I need to do. And the 10 of Cups reversed. It's like, I'm not happy with this. This is not what I'm, in the Six of Cups. It's like, no, I am not pleased. But you find a way to get yourself, I almost said found a way to get yourself pleased. I am so sorry, that's rude. But you know what I mean. Like, you find a way to make something happen. And I almost get kind of like a smugness at the end of the road where you're like, see? Told you so. So this the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. And the reason I think you could feel tired or like you need a nap and a snack is that it is something new. Page of Wands is like new. So when you reach out for help or like an opinion, it might be an opinion that you're like, I did not need that. But at the same time, you're able to express yourself and move out of it because you're not giving up. So I want to see what this Page of Wands is about. Not juggling, not kind of, I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know that thing where it's like if you, credit card roulette where you're like, I'll pay off this balance and then put this one over here and I'll transfer this. None of that anymore. Like there is no more shell game in some way. And no more waiting, because the Hanged Man reverse for me is like, wait, Hanged Man upright is like, new perspective, waiting, growing. This is like, screw this. I'm not waiting. I have a perspective. I'm good. So, I mean, if you're going in with gusto, you're owning it. And whatever this may be, whether it's a work thing, a relationship, there's just a big redefinition of parameters of what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. Like I said, this is a theme for everybody. And if something's bugging you, you say it. And you're like, see this? See this? I told you so, business. We got that going for us. So now moving on to the postcard deck. I don't usually use this because the edges are pointy and it hurts my hands. But it wanted to get salty. So this is kind of the gossipy petty read here. Sorry. Or not sorry, because it's kind of fun. The Chariot. All right, so something coming at you. Let's see, what about the Chariot here for Libra? What are we talking about? Ooh, hello. Well, it's a chunkaroo, but we're all going to go with it. All right, so someone's kind of charging in here. Then you have Strength, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. There's a strength in action where you're just like, like I said, there's just like a screw this amount kind of energy. And just moving. I don't know who's chainsawing at 8:30 at night, but, God bless them. So we have then the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, and Two of Swords. It's like you're, like I said, just from the other reading, there's like this very decisive, I told you so. So if somebody was playing the fool, and this could, I'm seeing the Chariot and then Strength. So we're talking about now into Leo, potentially. But we are talking about a Cancer and a Leo.
Power off.
We got, and now my Bluetooth speaker wants to get involved. So, even the speaker's like, shut them down, power off. So I think we're talking about now into Leo. And then that wheel's turning. It's like if you discover something that just doesn't have to be cheating, but like I said, something is not making you happy. Something is bothering you and something doesn't feel right. And the Queen of Swords, she's not having any parts of it. She's the slicer and dicer. And then you move into the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. The wheel turns. You're taking action. Two of Swords, very decisive. Like I said, there is that I told you so energy. So I want to see what the Chariot, what's coming at you? What's coming at you? We got three. So we have the Hanged Man, Three of Swords, and Six of Wands. I have a feeling like somebody wants to spin the truth on you. Or like change your perspective to make themselves look better. Because I don't feel like you're the one that's getting heartbroken. The Hanged Man, it's in Three of Swords and Six of Wands. Someone's ego's kind of getting in the way. And potentially they could just expect you to be like, no, 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 remember, I'm awesome. Remember that? And you're like, ha, 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 ha. Hi, meet the Queen of Swords, please. So something's not, you're not buying it. Whatever's being sold. And Six of Wands, if that's you, you're coming out on top. I don't think the Three of Swords is hitting you in a particular way. So give me Queen of Swords. What are we talking about here? Judgment. Like I said, there's a big like, oh, F around, find out. Someone's finding out today. And Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, you're taking the long way around about something. If it wasn't working in the past, you know, I also failed to mention Hierophant can speak to marriage as well. I'm not saying like you're getting divorced or anything. But if there was like a business partnership, it could be considered a marriage. Like, you know, anything that you had kind of a relationship with in some way, it's like you're bailing, but it's not unwarranted. So, Two of Swords. What is Libra getting into down the line here? Give me that with the T. Oh, Six of Pentacles? You mean balanced and like enjoying your kitties? And like having a nice time? And knowing where your time and energy is going and that it's not futile. You know? I kind of like that. I dig it. So Page of Pentacles and Justice. You do have better stuff coming around. It's like, overall, the whole entire reading, petty or the supposed to be constructive stuff, is all like, I told you so. So, you know, if you want to tell me what that's about, I would love to hear it, because like I want some of that to rub off over here. So, going to the crystal deck for a little cosmic pep talk. What can we, you know, what stone can we, or crystal we could say for Libra? Let's see. I think we got the two. That was good, but it wasn't it. There she is. Okay. Moldavite wanted to come out, but it didn't commit. I love it. Moldavite is like a big change stone, which is like, yeah, that's when the universe flips the tables and it's like, get ready. I hear like Jack Nicholson's voice. It's like, yeah, you ready for me? So amethyst is mental powers, divine love, balance, spiritual partnership. So something negative in your life will soon be transformed. There may be a need to cleanse or release something to allow the transformation to occur. Yeah, so I think, you know, you're like, oh, did that slip out of my hands? Oh, didn't want it anyway. So Libra, that's what we have. Big I told you so energy. I love it. All right, that's what I have for the week, and I'll talk to you later.